kwanza
I'll edit your side.
Karibu sana my brother. Ben Stefan.
Yes, how are you?
Karibu, quite well, thank you.
Yes.
I thank the Lord and I'm grateful for the visit.
Awesome.
I like people who give me morale.
Yes.
Your visit to me means a lot.
Yes.
So most welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, today I plan to take you around my dragon fruit farming.
Yes.
So you may ask me any question and also for your viewers.
Yeah.
And viewers, kindly listen to this, watch this keenly. You are going to learn a lesson today about dragon farming.
Exactly.
With me today, and I am the host, but I am with an ardent farmer by the name Ben Stefan.
Yeah. Let me just introduce themselves.
Yes, please.
Good people, welcome back to Ben Stefan, and today we are at Michorani Farm. Michorani Farm, right here, and we have agronomist Victor. I believe that you have seen Victor in most of the videos. Michorani Farm has a farm, has a YouTube channel by the name It's Me Again.
Yes.
And we are at his farm trying to learn about dragon fruit.
Yeah.
It's going to take us through dragon fruit, and of course we have a professional agronomist right here. You have seen him in the videos. He's also going to guide on a few things. I think it's a good collabo. Yeah, it's a good collabo.
Yeah? It's all about farming.
It's all about farming.
Yes.
So it's me again.
Yes.
What's up? Tell us about this dragon fruit.
Thankfully, you found me at the place itself, the farm, where I do dragon fruit farming.
Yeah.
This dragon fruit, ordinarily the dragon fruit don't require a lot of water. But due to the kind of weather today, I found it safe just to give it a bit of water, so that we don't let them dry up.
How frequent do you water dragon fruit?
We hardly do it. We don't do it really.
It's not frequent.
It is not frequent. You can do it once in a month.
Oh, once in a month.
It requires some very little amount of water. Actually, this is flat. It is very good. The disadvantage with the dragon fruit, when you give it a lot of water, it tends to rot at the base. It tends to rot. But we just did this today to make sure that the ground is moist. Then we leave it for
our
another
director
month.
can maybe come close and give our viewers what we are talking about.
We will, if you give it a lot of water, it causes rot at the bottom here. So we'll give it, this is just a test of it. We are going to leave it for another 2 months. We will not even concentrate it. Concentrate with it. Dragon fruit, Benster.
You mean that there is no expenses, water expense in this?
No, there is no water expense. As you can see, I have not done any drip or button irrigation. You just leave it like that. It grows naturally. Dragon fruit is in the family of cactus. And you don't water cactus. They grow naturally. They know how to store their water during wet spells and use it during
This is just like the normal cactus.
This is like the normal
cactus. We never
cactus.
used to water that thing.
No, you can't. It's like euphorbia. You don't water euphorbia. They know how to store water during the wet season and use it during
the dry season.
Yes.
Is this thing affected by any disease?
No, this thing is not affected by any disease whatsoever. This thing is very wild, apart from probably a bit of mildew. Mildew. Yes, apart from mildew or some kind of fungus. But it is in rare cases. Yes. So this is it.
What you mean is once you plant, the only expense you get is just building this stand?
Yes, this canopy, this stand.
And that's it? The other thing is just a monthly water and all that?
In fact, it's not even a
very, very cheap.
How to do it is very cheap.
And the crazy part is cheap.
It's only the post. It's only the post. This is what will cost you, because this is a concrete post, so that it lasts for long, because this thing will be here for ages.
Viewers, just to mention about the cost, Mr. It's Me Again is talking about the post, whereby it goes for, I think it's less than 1,000 shillings to build this cost. So that's the only expense. It doesn't get any diseases. Very rare. Watering is once a month. And after how long does it take before you harvest the fruit?
Take for example these ones. This is 5 months old since we planted the seedling.
Yes.
And it will go for, it will take around 15 months.
15 months? Huh?
Yes, for it to start yielding fruits.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that is 15 months, the 5 of them included.
Yes.
So from when you grow or propagate, I believe you propagated it directly. Yeah?
Yes, I did.
So from propagation,
from yes.
15 months.
Yes.
Then of course I believe that it will come up to this.
It will come up to this level.
And then
start spreading over the canopy.
Okay.
And then that is when it now, here it starts flowering.
Okay.
And then the fruit.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
A plant has gives how many fruits?
A single plant can give you at any given time around 30 fruits. 30 fruits. Yeah. A single one, because in this post, this is a 4-sided post. Yeah. And in each side, you plant one.
So there are four plants in the post?
Yes, that is what is recommended.
So this post will give you around 30 fruits?
It will give me around 30. No, each plant.
Each plant?
Yes, each plant.
Okay.
This thing blossoms and becomes the dragon it is. And that is why they call it a dragon fruit.
Yeah, it's true.
And then it gives you around 30 every season. Every time it flowers, each plant gives you around 30. So you can imagine 30.
So how many seasons does it have?
30 it has in a year. It can give you twice.
Twice in a year?
Yes, in a year.
And the fruits are very expensive. You know?
Very expensive.
You know, I've never
kilo in the local supermarket goes for Kenya shillings 1,010, 1,100 shillings. Kenya shillings. Yes. That is roughly how many dollars?
This is the way to go, eh? I see Michorani farmers like around, this is around 50 pieces. 50 of these.
50 of these canopies,
so
the post.
50 of these, each plant giving around 30 fruits per season.
No, you're talking about
4. How much is that? And then a kg goes for not less than 1,000 shillings.
Yes.
On the minimum, around 800 shillings. So
in fact,
you see where the money is?
Benster, 3 of these fruits constitute a kilo.
That's true.
3.
3?
Yes, because they are water laden, they are weighty, and they are big. They are the size of your palm.
How yummy are they? I've never tasted
very. They taste like vanilla. You have ever tasted vanilla? Yes. And they are very chewy. They are not hard, with very small seeds, and very tasty.
Okay.
These days they are served in airlines. As a what do you call it now? As a salad.
As a salad.
Yes, after meals, and they are very popular. They are gaining a lot of popularity.
So what made you have this interest of doing this?
I created the interest of this dragon fruit because at first I knew they are drought resistant. And in this part where we are, where my family is a semi-arid area.
Directly you can show them how dry this place is.
Yeah, this place is very dry.
Give them a view.
As you can see,
as we walk towards the rest of the dragon fruit.
The soil, this is a very dry land.
And
it's in June. Just around 4 months, 2 months after the rains.
You know, the thing is, viewers, let me just give you a story about Ukambani land. You know, when a month ago, when things were getting flooded, farms were being ruined by flooded water. You know, for the last 3 months, Ukambani land just rained not more than 5 times. When other parts of Kenya were
we
flooding,
never enjoyed those floods.
we never enjoyed those floods.
This is purely a semi-arid area. Now, the other thing which actually made me plant dragon fruit, it's because of the value in the market. Which is quite, I mean, they can rake you some money, some good money very easily. Like I told you, a single fruit goes for around 600 Kenya shillings or 500, depending on the size. But I can tell you, it's the size of this palm when fully matured, the fruit itself.
So, let me ask a question. Sorry for cutting you.
No, it's okay.
For you to have a bigger fruit, for you to have a bigger cabbage or something big, a bigger watermelon, you have to feed it.
Yes.
So, if this thing you take you water it once in a month. And then you don't even do manure on it. How do you feed it for it to have a fruit worthy the size of your farm?
At first, when we planted, we applied manure. You can actually see a bit of it here. We applied manure
that's it.
for proper growth. I mean, for the nutrients. And then after that, it will utilize that manure by itself. We will actually do another manure application in the next, let's say in the coming a month.
Okay.
Yes, we'll top it up with manure. The reason is because we hardly water it.
Yeah.
So the more you apply manure here, I don't know, the process of absorption of that manure is not very fast because this thing is wild. It's natural. It's
never advisable to do fertilizer. Just natural manure.
No, just natural manure.
You know, this is the first time I'm coming close to a dragon fruit.
To a dragon fruit.
So that means its adaptability is it has some root like which attaches itself.
Yes.
Guys, you can see the roots just to attach itself in the post.
In the post as it goes up.
Yeah.
Yes. Right now we are actually, my good friend here Hilary is supporting it. Just tie it. We tie it from down here and every step so that it doesn't have a strong stem. It's actually in the family of climbers. So it attaches itself with these roots. And
but
now
you have to,
it goes up.
You have to
support it.
Yes,
you have to help it. Yes, you just use a simple material, a string, just to tie it. In fact, you can come this way.
I've seen some of the guys have been some motorbike tires.
Oh yeah.
Just like to support it, not to be.
It is to support it.
So it's gonna come a time when you're gonna put.
No. It all depends on the material available for you. Yeah, me, I decided to do something permanent and which can last for longer. You know, motorcycle tires will be burned by sun and it doesn't have a long life here. But this thing is forever until the time I'll stop growing dragon fruit.
What is the maturity period of this thing? How does it have like a life? What do you call it? A lifespan?
Oh yeah, it has a lifespan of around 6 years.
6 years, huh?
Yes. It has
So
a lifespan.
after 6 years, it dies. You have to do another one.
Yes, you have to do another one.
Okay.
Yes.
I believe if you water it, I don't believe whether it's supposed to water it. Sorry, confusing that.
We don't water.
But you give it water like, let's say once or twice a month?
Once or twice a month. Just to make sure that now that they are growing, you just give it water to propagate the growth. But this thing
you don't
not
use
any
fungicide, any insecticide?
No, we don't.
For this, it's just a natural.
We don't. It's natural.
Yes. Guys, you can. I believe you are listening to all that, and it's high time, especially those guys who are at the drylands, to utilize this crop and maybe start making money from it. Start small. The beautiful part is, as I've been taught by it's me again at Michorani Farm, is that this thing you just wait for it to get mature, and then you can do the cuts.
Yes.
Do the cut, you can propagate it in a seedling bag for around how much? A month or two?
Let's say a month.
A month,
yeah, you sharpen at the lower tip, and then you propagate it in a place, a nursery, and then when there are roots which germinate, when those roots germinate, you transplant it now to where you want to plan to grow it.
Yes.
Okay. Like in our case.
Guys, it's just a matter of today I'm gonna take 5 pieces. Just 5 pieces, 5 cuts, which I'm gonna follow the instructions from me again.
Yes.
Just to propagate it and see whether in the next 1 year, whether I could have maybe
you'll have your own, I can assure you.
100 of these or 200 of these, just to
you propagate. You see, as they grow, they start. So many. What do we call them? Shoots. Shoots come out. Then we trim them and propagate them. We actually now regrow them once again because those are now seedlings. Right now we have trimmed everything and left now the mother plant itself to climb. Yes, this is now a shoot. And in this shoot, this is a shoot which was growing like in a place like here. Yeah, and we had to trim it.
So you propagate the shoots?
Yes, this is now the seedling itself. So we are going to cut into 2.
At what size are you supposed to put soil up to?
No, once we cut from here, we are going to cut it using a knife or a special tool which we have. Up to this level, it has a stem here. Then you place it. The soil is supposed to go up to this level.
How many inches? Or from there
up to here? Yeah, let's say 2 centimeters. Yes, then you leave this part. This is now what grows.
Yeah.
And the roots start germinating from here. Then you plant. After the roots come out, you transplant it. Let's say after a month, a month will be sufficient for it to start germinating.
Yeah. Do you need to fence the farm because maybe the goats feed on it?
No, you don't.
Maybe
as you can see,
cows feed on it?
No, cows don't. This thing is
even chicken don't feed on it?
No, they don't. This thing is very wild. As you can see, it has a lot of nettles, small thorns, just to prevent itself.
There is this thing, what is the name of kiluma in English?
Aloe vera.
Aloe vera.
Yes.
Chicken feed on aloe vera, right?
Yeah, but it is you have to
grind it.
To smash it.
Okay.
Yeah, to make it. Actually, they don't feed. It is we give them in water so that they take it as medicine. Yeah, but by themselves they can't.
Yeah. So our today's agronomist, Victor.
Yes.
What do you think that we don't need maybe to feed this thing with anything so that can give us some good fruits, some bulky? Also, it's just leave it.
Okay. First of all, thanks very much. I must thank you very much. You have tried. You are the second farmer I've seen in Kenya. But majority of them
growing this.
Yeah, majority of them what they usually do, they do it on central part
of Kenya.
This one, it's not that easy to survive here.
But I haven't seen any.
No, these things are for dry areas.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
But you know what they usually do there? I don't know, there's a normal they usually use. And they are trying to propagate the seedlings.
Okay.
Yeah.
A hormone.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you mix the hormone with the water, the solution now. Then you said there's a stem here.
Yes, there is a
you
stem.
dip it.
Oh, okay.
In water.
And then you plant immediately.
You can plant it immediately.
Yeah. Here we just use the normal way.
It's good. Yeah, you guys have tried.
This is the cacti family.
Vichorani farm.
Yes, it doesn't require a lot of water.
Yes.
And it grows by itself.
Yeah.
Actually, these are nettles, not roots. The roots will start from here. Yes, so when we are now propagating it or rather preparing it for planting as a seedling, we'll remove this so that it doesn't confuse the direction to which it is taking.
Yeah. And the better thing about this, you don't require any pesticide, you don't have any
fungicides, no
any
pesticides,
financial problem.
no fertilizer,
Yeah.
just application of manure at the base as you plant.
So any person can even grow it.
Yes.
There are some who are using it like maybe on their area on it near Ramafen.
It is true.
That is the normal. That is the cactus.
But due to the
cactus, there is what they use as a fence. Even this one.
There are some.
No, it's a different family, but it's cactus.
Let me ask a question.
Yes.
You have done your fence like that.
Yes.
And because of the security, because of the domes like thing, so you can't do it and then place it on the fence and then the fruits will lie
you can
over
do
the
that.
fence. As far as your fence is strong enough. You know, it's a good fence by there.
Yeah.
Actually, I now plant the more seedlings I'm going to produce.
Director, just come over.
I'll come to this post, modify it.
Exactly.
Modify it and plant them here.
Exactly.
Yes, I'll grow them here.
Good stuff.
Yes. Not even 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, it will go. It will go. I'll use my post.
But then you can use your post with the...
All these are posts in waiting.
You have resources.
Good stuff.
Now, let me show you some more.
Yeah.
And how fast this thing grows. This is a 6 months old. This is a 6 months old. It has attached itself to the post to an extent, even pulling is a problem. And then we tie it to support it. As you can see, it's in the family of climbers. It grows by climbing and clinging to the concrete post. So we tie it to support it. After some time, you will not be in a position to remove it. You will not be in a position.
Michorani Farm, allow me to ask a very silly question.
No, welcome.
The fact that this thing is growing from down
here
there,
to land,
coming up here.
Yes.
So when you're going to slide it over here, isn't it not going to slide? Grow again downwards?
No.
What's happened?
That's a good question you're asking. What will happen? I'll show you another one which is fully matured. When it reaches to this point and it starts hanging, that is when it starts producing the fruit.
Okay.
That is when it starts flowering.
So when it
funny
starts
thing about this,
totally mature.
yes,
it doesn't grow again.
Yes, this height is what is recommended for you to build a concrete post, and this is like 2.5 meters. 2.5 meters tall.
This is around 2 meters.
Yes, that is the far.
2. Yeah. Around 2.
This is a meter from down there. This is a meter.
You know I'm 2 meters, eh?
Yes. Oh, yeah, no. Okay. It is like roughly between 1.5
you are
2 meters tall.
I'm 1.995
meters tall. Wow.
So I'm like
this is
meters,
like,
right?
okay.
This is 1.5.
1.5.
Put
it that way, yes.
Put it that way. Yeah.
So, they will grow and then they'll climb, they'll come and start hanging around here. And that is the far they can go in as much as.
So once it starts fruiting, it can grow.
Yes, it can go further than that.
Beautiful.
It will only probably produce the shoots.
Yeah.
The shoots which we turn into seedlings for more planting.
For more planting.
Yes, you prune for more planting.
So allow me to ask, guys, I'm very naive about this dragon fruit. I've never tasted one. This is the closest I've come to a dragon fruit plant. So I'm very green this.
Yes.
What are the main benefits of this? How does it taste?
It has some, it tastes sugary but a light sugar.
Yes.
It is red, there is a red. The fruit when cut inside, one is purple and another one is whitish. And
it's like I've seen another yellow. There is also a yellow one.
There could be a yellow one, yes. They are around 3. They are around 3 colors. But the most popular one is this purple one.
Okay.
It tastes like, more or less like vanilla. It has that sweetness of vanilla. And this thing it has a lot of medicinal value. It is very good for people with hypertension. It is very good for people with pressure. It is very good for people with diabetes. It has low glycemic index, which is recommended by doctors. And besides, above all, this thing is beautiful. The fruit itself.
Yes.
I wish when you'll be posting your video, you show us, you edit and place the fruits there.
But the next, funny enough, I don't see this fruit being sold along the roads. I only spot it in these big supermarkets. Carrefour, the supermarkets in these high-end places.
Yes.
So I believe when I walk into one, see one, I'll need to have a test.
Yes, this fruit is actually a rich man's fruit. It's very expensive.
That's the crazy part of it. Yeah.
I'm telling you, a single fruit goes between 400 and 600 Kenya shillings.
Yeah, that is the
so you can convert that into dollar for international viewers to get to know what we are talking about. So let's walk around. I show you more.
So good people.
Hilary, try that one.
Good people, just to mention. Look at this place. Look at how dry it is.
This is a very dry land.
The only expense you get is just 1,000 shillings just to construct
and by the way, they have a lot of dry lands which they have abandoned.
Especially here in Ukambani.
Yes, not even in Ukambani, worldwide. There are a lot of dry places where people can do agriculture. This is the ideal plant. This is the right thing. This thing is medicinal. Besides the benefit, it has a lot of medicinal benefits. And this is what we require. So this was one which was hanging, and you can see the way we tie it. We tie it softly so that it follows. So that it follows the
along the post.
You can see this is a replacement we did. The first one which was here didn't come up well, so we did a replacement, and it's already starting to grow.
Let me ask another question. For you to have a cutting, where do you have to get the cutting? Is it from a mature? How do you know whether this plant is mature enough to get a cutting from?
Oh, good. You will see the cutting coming out clearly, like a sucker. You will see it. This one, we left this one because, as you can see, this one doesn't have a head. So this is what we are propagating.
Okay.
But so now it grows like a suckers like this. Okay. And this is what you trim and leave the main one.
Okay.
And that suckers is what you convert into a seedling.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're supposed to remove all the suckers.
Yes, you are supposed to go along
the post.
Yes.
And use those suckers
as seedlings.
Propagate.
Yes. Okay. A single sucker, a seedling. A seedling of dragon fruit with roots goes for Kenyan shillings 350.
I know. I think the list I've seen is
these are 2,
which is very rare.
I'm talking about a seedling of this fruit is 350. These are 2. I'm holding 700 shillings. Yes, that is how expensive dragon fruit is.
That's true.
Yes.
There are so many benefits.
You're motivating me to do this thing.
Come along then, star. I want to show you more.
Yo, there is a big one over there.
Huh? This is a properly Hillary. Tie this one properly. Tighten. Yeah, they are.
How many months is this?
That will return. This is 6 months old.
6 months.
Yes.
So how come some of them are 6 months shorter and others?
It all depends on I don't know.
Or
really.
different people, different growth, different.
Yes, different area. Probably this one is under shade. Probably that is why.
Yeah.
But as you can see, that one is equally following, and it's in a place where there is sun.
Yeah.
It all depends on which one started germinating first.
And also they have to.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yes. So this is it. You don't need, this thing is not labor intensive to grow.
Yeah, of course.
And once you do your posts, rest assured that it is only a matter of months before you start harvesting or even seeing the fruits of your hard labor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good
You can
people.
actually do, if you can get some kind of hardwood, you don't necessarily have to do a
wood, a
post
timber.
because
A
timber.
good timber.
A good timber, and
A
if
good
the
post.
land, if there's no ant, ants are not
Let's say a treated,
a treated post
post.
or some hardwood or there are some kind of wood
Yeah.
which withstand ants. But the best is this one. This one will last for the period.
Day by day.
The period will last
Whatever you
forever.
want it.
Yes.
Unless you want one time to remove all the posts.
Yes, and for any serious farmer, Ben, for anybody who wants to see anything meaningful in what he's doing, there is a bit of investment.
Yeah, you must.
There's a bit of pain
You must.
for you to gain.
Exactly. And your time.
Yes, and
The resources and time. You
yes.
must.
Now what will happen with this one, you can see it's well propagated. So when it reaches here, it will grow a bit taller, then it will start lying
Bending
here.
on itself.
Bending on itself due to the weight.
Directing.
Yes, it will direct itself to any direction here.
Okay.
Then after that, that is when it starts now flowering, and then eventually the fruit.
It's me again.
Mm.
Thank you. You know, that
Look at it. Sure.
okay.
Yes.
I'm not sure where you got that. It's name. It's me again.
It's me again.
I don't know. I don't know what motivated you.
I have
It's me again.
I have two sides of life. I am an office man by virtue of my profession.
Yes.
And then over the weekends, I love farming.
You are a farmer.
Like I always tell people, initially when we were created, we were placed in a garden,
Yes.
the Garden of Eden.
Yes.
God wanted us to be farmers.
Yes.
Why we have to abandon what God wanted us to be is the question. That one you can answer down there in the comment section because I really research on what happened. We were all farmers placed in the Garden of Eden.
Yes.
So that is what I like doing over the weekend. I love being in touch with
So
nature.
it's me again. You'll find me. It's me again somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's still me again.
Yes, in
Some
the office, you will find me
still
elsewhere.
again, in the farm.
And it will be me again, the same person, but two sides of life.
But then it's me again is a lawyer by profession. Just in case you need any
any conveyancing.
what do you call them? My lord stuff and all that.
Yes. Any litigation.
Learned friend.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a learned friend.
Yes.
So just in case you need anything about any law, which I don't know, stuff.
Of course, any litigation, more so any conveyancing, get in touch with Benster, he'll link you to me, and then we'll do it together.
You don't even need to come direct to me. Just DM, it's me again.
Yes.
And you will be sorted.
Yes. Let's walk around. I need to show you more of this. Hilary, we need to remove this. So here, as you can see, now this one requires a lot of pruning, and it is him who does the pruning. This come here, the cameraman. This needs to be removed. This is now a suckers, and this equally needs to be removed. This is the main plant.
This is what you propagate.
Yes, this is what we propagate. This needs to be removed too. If we go around like this, let's go around. Benster. We need to see what is happening. We need to remove all this. These are suckers, but we let them grow a bit up to this level, to the size of this one before we prune them. But all this, the cameraman, these are now suckers. This is the main one. Oh, these things have a lot of
Suckers,
These are suckers, and that is what we propagate as the new seedlings for growth. And as you can see, this is all sand and stones. This is all marram, and we are growing this. This is
and it's doing very well.
Yes, it does very well.
Yeah.
In this bad soil, this is a cactus family, and it doesn't require some very fertile land. In fact, it requires temperatures of around 30 degrees centigrade, because this is a cactus, and cactus grow in dry areas.
Yes.
So people in dry areas of this country kindly consider growing dragon fruit. In fact, they are doing it. Those size of Nanyuki, you know those size dry areas.
Nanyuki, those areas.
Yes, this place where there are a lot of bandits. What do you call it?
Baringo.
Not Baringo. Yes, Baringo. They are doing it. Sugut, Marmar Valley. Those sides, they are truly doing it. A lot of it commercially, because it doesn't require highlands or even area which has low temperatures. Yes, this is a cactus.
Do people just sum it up with this? I know that there was that fuel business.
Oh yeah,
whereby a lot of people
started keeping them. Yes, and eventually it turned out to be a mystery.
There is a plan whereby some people are trying to form some cooperatives to export these dragon fruits. You know, these things are very rare outside there. It's only Kenyans who believe that these can go the coil way. So don't be afraid planting these things. Have them in 1,000 of them. There's something coming up with guys who are planning to start exporting these things. I've seen, when you look at the dragon farming in Kenya, you will see those videos. The likes of the Wabugo farm, they have already created a factory in Kenya whereby they process dragon fruits and they'll start exporting. So don't be afraid to start this kind of stuff. Doesn't require any resources. The only resource you require with this thing is this.
Yes.
And this thing requires 1 cup per week.
Yes.
1 cup of water per week.
Per week. Yes.
So it's not a very hard crop to plant.
It is not.
Yeah. So summing up, if you have any professional advice, if you have anything to say, if any comments, drop them on the post. If you need some, I normally say, whenever I'm in somebody else's farm, if you need cactus or something to propagate, something to create your own farm, I'll put the number down there, whereby you can always call Michorani Farm, especially when at Makueni.
Yes.
Michorani Farm is at his farm every weekend. So drop a comment and they'll bring courier the dragon fruit seedlings to Nairobi. If you need it. It's only, how much do you sell the seedlings?
350 Kenya shillings.
350 Kenya shillings
per seedling.
And you'll be good to go.
Properly grown, ready to plant. Yes.
So with that, thank you. Me again.
Thank you,
thanks
my
a
brother
lot.
Benster.
Yeah,
thank
thanks
you.
a lot.
I wish you all the well in producing these farming
Mr. Victor,
videos.
our agronomist for the today.
Yes.
Thanks a lot. Thank you, sir.
Asante, Bwana Victor, for the visit.
So guys,
thank you.
Enjoy your evening.
Yes.
It's evening in Kenya.
Yes.
From wherever you are.
Yes.
Enjoy your day. Be blessed.